Hello, and welcome to a special musical family story time featuring Gerald the giraffe and co-starring Sock Monkey. And I have some friends here with me today to help me make music, and I'll introduce them to you later. While the music is playing throughout the book, I'd love for you to get up and dance, or clap your hands, or tap your feet. So grab a dance partner and join us for Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre and Guy Parker Reese. I'm reading this book to you with permission from Scholastic Publishing Company. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose legs were long, neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were really thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when it came to running around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal shows up to skip and prance. But this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing. And the rhinos rock and rolled. And the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. and the chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel. Eight baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar.
Hey, look at clumsy Gerald.
The animals all sneered.
Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird.
Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he said. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. We all can make music if we really want to. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the crooked smiled and picked up his violin, and Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles in the ground. His neck was gently swaying. His tail was swishing around. He threw his legs out sideways and flung them everywhere. He did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing, I am dancing, I am dancing," Gerald cried.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived, while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted,
It's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how.
But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love."
Okay, glad we have.
Now I'd like to introduce you to the people who helped me make music, and they'll explain their instruments to you. First, I used an instrument called maracas. They're gourds, they're Latin instruments made from gourds, and they have little seeds inside, so they make a nice shaky sound. And now Maylee will explain her instrument.
This is a mountain dulcimer. It was originated in the Appalachian Mountains in the eastern United States. It's the only truly American instrument. You play it, you hold it on your lap and strum it and play the notes to the song, like this.
Did you notice that when I talked about Gerald's buckly legs, you heard a funny sound? Miss Pat's going to explain that instrument to you.
This instrument looks like a whistle, and it is a whistle, but notice that it has a slide, and it's called a slide whistle. And you can change the sound that you make simply by moving the slide in and out like this. Like that, a slide whistle.
When the cricket coughed, we used another instrument, and Miss Regina is going to talk about what that was.
The cricket sound was made with this. And this is not really an instrument, but it's a little tool that people use to train animals, because you could train your dog to come and say, come, and then all you would have to do later is just make the sound and the dog would come.
And during our last happy song, you heard a clapping, tapping sound. Miss Marie will show that to you.
This is called a lumberjack. And in the old days, when the grown-ups were sitting around playing music, the children wanted to do something too. So the parents made these little lumberjacks so that the children could keep time to the music and have their little lumberjacks dance to the music. A lumberjack.
We'd like to end our story time with one last song. Songs often are used to tell a story, and the last song that we play will certainly tell a story. Miss Pat will explain that to you.
This song is called De Cocodrie. Now, this is a Cajun French children's song, and in Cajun French, a cocodrie is an alligator, so this song is two cocodrie, or two alligators, and it doesn't make any sense. It's a nonsense song, and it tells the story of two alligators who are going off to war to fight the elephants. They say goodbye to their little children, they walk away, their big tails are dragging in the dust, and they say goodbye, off they go, and the people left behind are saying, if these alligators are going to get lost on the banks of the bayou, we just won't talk about them anymore. De cocodrie.